one. She's probably a good 3.5. Choked that jig. And we'll get a picture of her. Man, nice, beautiful. Got the jump on camera, but yeah, nice little small pre-spawn male. One of that pink Z-Man chatterbait. Check that out. Water temperature is like 62 or 63, I think. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, 64 degrees. So I think these fish are spawning. We're real close to it. So yeah, hopefully this is the first of many. Get them back in the water and see if we can't catch some bigger ones. Finally got one of the Trumper's jig. Missed it the first time. They're a little male. Pretty little guy. Get him back in the water, guys. Alright, so I'll let you guys know what I'm using. So I'm using this black and blue Trumper's jig with a black and blue Rage chunk. And then I'm coating it in the Lure Lipstick Crawfish Jelly, the brush guard, like you guys have seen me do before. So remember, if it looks like a craw, smells like a craw, tastes like a craw, it's gonna be a crawfish. Getting some on the brush guard and then some on the claws themselves. And so far what I've noticed is these fish are on the warmer side of the shoreline. So they're not in the shade like I was starting earlier. They are on this warmer side, so the fish aren't on the beds just yet. Getting close though. Water's in that low 60s, so it shouldn't be any time before they get on the bed. So see if we can't get a few more. Go. That's a nice one. There's a chunky one. That's worth the trip right there. That's why you poke your nose out in these windy conditions. Hope you guys saw that. That's probably 3 pounder on the Trumper's jig. Look at that, absolutely choke that thing. Some pictures of her, but man, just a nice, beautiful, pretty fish. Look at the girth on her. Those are the ones we're looking for there. Yeah, we'll get a picture and get her back in the water. Another Trumper's jig, another little male. Might be a little female, but pretty fish. They were wanting the jig today, folks. They're a little cold. I think it's a little too early for the spawn still, so maybe after this weekend. Nice fish. We're gonna get a release and get her back in the water. Myself a fishing buddy. Check out the turtle. Sorry, it's super windy. It's a box turtle. Cool little guy. We'll get him back in the water. So right in front of this tree right here, there's a stick where that fish came off. I'm gonna see if there's another one there. I don't know if there is or not, but one here. Big old girl. Oh yeah, look at that one. Look at that thick one. She's probably a good 3.5. Choke that jig. Man, we'll get a picture of her. Man, nice, beautiful pre-spawn largemouth. Man, she's thick. They developed this shoreline right here over the summer, and I thought they got rid of the tree that I hooked her on last year, but she was still there. So we'll get a picture and get her back in the water. Beautiful, beautiful northern Michigan pre-spawn fish. All right, let's get this beautiful fish back in the water. Thanks for playing. I hope she's ready to go. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, we're gonna wrap up today's video. So it was kind of a tough bite. Water temperature is 62.5, anywhere from like 61 to 62.5. It's really late. We're about 2 weeks behind where the fish should normally be. And I did catch one on a chatterbait, pink chatterbait, but the fire bait this afternoon was this black and blue chompers jig paired with the black and blue rage chunk. And then I was dipping the brush guard in the lure lipstick crawfish jelly. And I've got this on 17-pound Seagar fluorocarbon with the Virtus Abu Garcia. This is a 7'3" medium heavy rod with the Revo SX reel. I think it's, 30 inches per turn. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a little bit tougher afternoon. Only had a couple hours to fish. Water clarity is kind of dirty, kind of muddy. So yeah, just playing around with that. But yeah, can't complain. Had probably 3.5, some nice ones than those smaller males. But this is gonna be my last fishing trip for a while. I'm gonna be traveling quite a bit, so you guys are gonna see this for a while. But hope you guys enjoy this content. Don't be afraid to throw a jig, especially as the water temperature is warming up. It seems like the fish, as they're working their way to those beds, and then once they get on the beds, jigs really work well. I've had a lot of success over the years with those chompers jig. I normally use the brown and orange, but because the water's got some stain to it, I use the black and blue. So, hope you guys enjoy this content. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment if you guys like this kind of content. Again, I thank you guys enough for all your support. And remember, the easiest way to change your attitude is by showing gratitude. Thanks. We'll catch you in the water next time.